William sickened. The relationship between feuding brothers Prince Harry and Prince William has deteriorated further due to a Netflix decision that deeply disgusted William, leaving him appalled. Greetings everyone, and welcome once again to our authoritative Princess Diana news platform. Right in time for the spooky season of Halloween, Buckingham Palace finds itself confronted with a genuine ghost predicament. Regrettably, the figure returning is not the spirit of the Queen Mother seeking her beloved cocktail shaker. Instead, the latest season of The Crown focuses on Diana, Princess of Wales. After a tumultuous 7-year journey, the anticipated last season of Peter Morgan's monarch-centered show will soon grace screens on Netflix. It has recently come to light that the upcoming 6th season of the Buckingham Palace telenovela will include the supernatural element of the late princess appearing to both the late Queen and the current King, King Charles, in various scenes. Conversations have already begun regarding the controversial scenes being discussed. However, the only viewpoints that truly hold importance are those of a select few individuals. Diana had 2 sons named Prince William and Prince Harry. In contemporary times, Prince William fulfills the role of an ordinary father, engaging in the daily routine of taking his children to school. Prince Harry, currently residing in California, is engaged in various activities, the details of which remain unknown. Surprise, surprise, according to reports, one of the brothers is said to be deeply disgusted by the scenes involving Diana. Additionally, there is a Netflix staff member present. It is fairly evident as to who each person is in this particular scenario. In a conversation with the Daily Beast, Tom Sykes, a close associate of Williams, expressed deep distress over Netflix continuously exploiting his mother in such a cheap manner. Although he will not view it, the content will thoroughly disgust him. I can only imagine the immense pain and difficulty William must be enduring in this situation. When it comes to discussing the Netflix series, William has chosen to remain silent. However, he has shown no hesitation in voicing his disapproval towards individuals who exploit his mother's memory for personal gains. Consider the events that unfolded in the year 2021. After the BBC's Dyson report exposed journalist Martin Bashir for deceiving Princess Diana into participating in the notorious 3 of Us in the Marriage interview of 1995, he issued a video statement in response. In a thoughtful critique, he expressed his disapproval of the interview, deeming it as promoting a misleading storyline, and firmly recommended against its future broadcast. And regarding Harry? It appears that, in contrast to his brother, Harry remains unaffected by any of these matters. Not only do the royal brothers have an extensive list of things they disagree on, but now they can also include this Netflix series. Additionally, it should be noted that Meghan and Harry depend on Netflix as their source of income. It appears that Harry doesn't mind partnering with the very company that is currently using his deceased mother's image to amuse its audience. Furthermore, the anger Prince William feels towards his brother presently, as revealed by the acquaintance who spoke to Sykes, adds to the myriad of reasons fueling their feud. The Beast was informed by a friend that William has a lot of grievances regarding Harry. One of the reasons why he chose to collaborate with Netflix, a company known for taking advantage of the family, is noteworthy. Although Harry is known for his hot-headedness, it appears that he is indifferent to the fact that Netflix continuously exploits the tragedy of his family's deaths, including his own, for entertainment purposes in the latest season. In 2021, he boldly defended the show as it effectively portrayed the importance of prioritizing duty and service over personal relationships and other obligations. He expressed feeling more at ease wearing the crown compared to reading articles about his family or spouse. He remarked that considering the crown as a purely fictional object is open to interpretation. In present-day 2020, his uncle, Earl Spencer, expressed a contrasting viewpoint. His concern is that individuals might mistake a program like that for reality. I often encounter Americans who boast about watching The Crown as though it has provided them with an educational experience in history. No, they haven't. In January of this year, Stephen Colbert from The Late Show inquired Harry about his show-watching habits and if he verifies its information. He indeed replied affirmatively, stating that he does possess it. Another significant aspect to consider is the importance of accurate historical accounts. Despite the press capitalizing on Harry's personal life, he remains remarkably nonchalant about his royal status. Now, let's pause and envision Harry's potential response to the Diana ghost scenario if he and Meghan were not financially dependent. Do we really witness such a relaxed demeanor towards this series? Following Megxit, Harry has turned his focus towards challenging Fleet Street, accusing them of engaging in phone hacking and illegal gathering of information, thus establishing his career. He asserts that he and Meghan are actively combating disinformation and misinformation, aiming to minimize the detrimental impact of social media, particularly on the younger generation. Given these circumstances, it is uncertain whether Harry would currently be speaking out against the exploitation of his mother's memory if he didn't have such a strong association with Netflix and hadn't received substantial payments from the company. Thus, definitively answering this hypothetical scenario is unlikely. Because, truthfully speaking, Harry's decision to enter into an agreement with Netflix limits his ability to speak openly about the company. Despite their despicable exploitation of his deceased mother's memory. Meghan and Harry have been with Netflix for slightly over 3 years, and during this period, they have successfully created 3 distinct series. In terms of audience ratings, only one of those series achieved significant success. However, this is not the topic regarding leadership. It's not the Invictus Games one that we're discussing. You are familiar with the specific one I am referring to. In June, The Sun published a report stating that Netflix is not expected to extend the Sussexes' highly lucrative agreement. According to a source, it is widely believed that the lemon has been completely depleted of its resources. In the same month, the same publication revealed that the couple had been advised to create additional compelling shows for Netflix in order to receive the remaining £40 million owed to them. We have received limited information on Meghan and Harry's current work endeavors, with only minimal details disclosed. Page 6 released a report in August alleging that the company had invested in undisclosed expenditures. An enormous sum of $75 million was reportedly spent on acquiring the rights to the immensely popular book Meet Me at the Lake for the purpose of adaptation into a film starring Meghan and Harry. Nevertheless, no formal confirmation regarding this venture has been released. There have been rumors about Harry contemplating the creation of a film addressing conservation efforts in Africa. That appears to be a somewhat tedious project, but ultimately tolerable. If it proceeds as planned, I anticipate that the outcome would be deeply moving. The film would showcase numerous scenes capturing Harry gently caressing elephant trunks. And there wouldn't be a large audience witnessing the entire event. Regardless of the current dynamics between Meghan and Harry and Netflix, their recent deal has reportedly exacerbated the existing tensions between Harry and William, adding another obstacle to their already strained relationship. Therefore, one may ask, has it truly been worthwhile? Perhaps Harry would answer in the affirmative. It is possible that Harry and Meghan, due to their repeated storytelling, may genuinely be content with their current life situation. Perhaps the opposite could be true. Perhaps now, following the deterioration of his familial relationships and personal image, Harry might be experiencing a sense of remorse. He has experienced significant losses. Now, the question arises on how he can potentially fix all the objects that have shattered. In reality, it's highly unlikely that he possesses the ability to do so. I am confident that deep down, he must be aware of that fact. What are your thoughts on them? Please share your opinion in the comments section below. If you find my video helpful, please don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up and share it with your loved ones and friends who would also appreciate it. Feel free to stay updated with the latest news on Princess Diana by subscribing to our news channel. I appreciate your viewership, farewell, and I'll catch up with you later this evening.